For this procedure, you'll need a Phillips head screwdriver, a 2.75mm hex wrench, and some Loctite. You'll also need to install the yoke onto your Star Wars machine. Before that, use a Phillips head screwdriver and remove the cover screws from the top and the bottom of the yoke. Once you remove the screws, the cover just slides right off. Pull the control panel out from the cabinet and use the hex wrench to remove the set screws from the two large spur gears only. We'll only be removing those two set screws. In this example, the control panel has been swung out from the machine to gain access to the spur gears on both the horizontal and vertical. You'll want to remove the set screws completely, put them aside for safekeeping because you'll need to use them later. Here we're going to put the game into test mode. You'll use this switch inside the coin door and flip it down. You'll then go and turn your game on. You should come up to the hardware test screen. And then you will push the button inside the coin door. On some machines it's black and on some machines it's red. Push it one time and this will advance to the switch and pot test screen. You'll use this screen to do your alignments for the vertical and the horizontal pot. Here we're sliding the spur gear down to disengage from the pot gear. Adjust the pot gear while looking at the alignment screen, and here you'll want to get it centered with the center of the red box. So it should be straight up and down in relation to the red box, just like this. Once you have that, you'll have to re-engage the big spur gear, and sometimes you might have to adjust the small pot gear slightly out of alignment because when the gear teeth mesh in, they will sometimes not line up perfectly. So you might have to over adjust or under adjust depending on how much alignment you need. And then you'll finally get that centering just right. You'll repeat a similar operation with the vertical spur gear. You'll slide that out of the way to disengage it from the vertical pot. And again, move the vertical pot to adjust the alignment for the vertical. And here, we're moving it up and down. And again, you might have to over adjust one way or another, but ultimately you want to get a little white dot in the center of the red box. That means that both pots are perfectly aligned. And here we're reinserting the set screw, and Loctite is recommended for these set screws. If you're using it in a home environment, you may not need Loctite, but it is recommended. Don't over tighten these set screws. They will strip, and that would be a bad thing. So here, this is what it should look like: a little white dot and a red square. We'll use the yoke to test the full range of motion. Move the yoke left and right, up and down, corner to corner. The little white line should extend beyond the green line or the green box in all directions. If everything looks good, reinstall the yoke cover and the top and bottom screws, and you are done.